Tell me if this sounds familiar. You lace up your shoes, step outside, start walking. It feels good for a while, but then your knees ache, your back tightens, and after 20 minutes you're not sure if you actually did anything for your health or just shuffled around the block like a zombie. If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Walking is supposed to be the easiest, most natural form of exercise. And after 60, it's often the go-to. No gym, no machines, no jumping around. But here's the truth. Walking can either be a powerful fat-burning, joint-saving tool, or it can just be another wasted routine that slowly wears you down. The difference? It's not how long you walk, it's how you walk. So today, we're diving into 5 simple upgrades. Yes, just 5. That'll turn your daily stroll into a powerful force for weight control, brain health, joint protection, and real, lasting energy. First, let's fix the most common mistake: posture. Now I get it. Posture isn't exactly exciting, but your alignment affects everything. And bad posture during walking doesn't just make you look older. It actually puts strain on your neck, back, hips, and knees. A lot of people over 60 walk like they're leaning into a headwind. Shoulders slumped forward, eyes on the ground, feet dragging like bricks. Don't do that. Don't train your body to look small and feel weak. Here's the shift. Stand tall, as if there's a string pulling the crown of your head toward the sky. Roll your shoulders back just a touch. Not forced, just relaxed. Keep your eyes forward, not down. This opens your lungs, protects your spine, and lets your core actually engage. You'll notice something wild. Even a 10-minute walk like this feels different. You breathe deeper. You move with more power. You stop looking like you're surviving the walk and start owning it. Second, let's talk pace. Casual walking is fine, but if your goal is fat loss, joint support, or even better sleep, you need to challenge your heart a little. And I don't mean sprinting. I'm talking about intentional intervals. Here's how it works. Start at a comfortable pace. Then, for 30 seconds to a minute, walk like you're late for a train. Arms swinging, breathing picking up, just short of breathless. Then slow back down. Recover. Then repeat. Do that for even 5 rounds during a 20-minute walk, and suddenly you're turning up your metabolism, waking up your mitochondria, and teaching your body to burn more fat, even after you're done. And if you're thinking, that sounds intense, good. That's the point. You're not fragile. You don't need to treat your body like it's glass. You need intelligent stress, the kind that tells your body, hey, we're still here, still strong, still capable. All right, third upgrade, and this one's sneaky: arm swing. Most people don't use their arms when they walk. They hang by your sides, limp and forgotten like leftovers in the fridge. But your arms are key. When you swing them naturally, from the shoulder, not the elbow, you engage your core, you activate your upper back, and you actually burn more calories. Even more, that rhythmic motion helps your brain stay sharp. Studies show that full body, cross-pattern movement, that's a fancy way of saying left leg with right arm, improves coordination, balance, and even memory. It's how your body and brain sync up. So swing your arms. Don't be stiff. Let the motion flow. This is where walking stops being a chore and starts becoming a signal. A signal to your joints, your lungs, your brain. We're still moving, still alive, still in this game. Now that we've covered posture, pace, and power, let's talk about something most people ignore completely: your feet. Your feet, they're the foundation of everything. And yet, most people treat them like an afterthought, shoving them into the same old shoes year after year and wondering why their knees hurt or why they trip over nothing. But let's break this down. You've got 26 bones, 30 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments in each foot. That's not a design flaw. That's precision engineering. The problem isn't your age. It's the lack of care we give our feet. They flatten, stiffen, and get lazy from years of poor shoes and zero attention. So here's your fourth upgrade: Fix your foundation. First, ditch the worn-out sneakers. If the heel is compressed or the soles worn unevenly, toss them. Get a pair of shoes with proper arch support and a bit of cushion, yes, but also flexibility. Your foot should be able to move with the ground, not be locked in like a ski boot. Second, stretch them. Before and after your walk, roll each foot over a tennis ball for 1 minute. It's like a mini massage and wake-up call for your fascia and nervous system. You'll notice better balance and fewer aches almost immediately. And third, try walking barefoot. Not on pavement, but inside the house. On grass. Even sand if you're lucky enough to live near it. Let those foot muscles activate again. You don't need to go full caveman, but reconnecting with the ground brings life back to your gait. People think balance gets worse with age. Nope, it gets worse with disuse. You stop using the small muscles, and the body forgets they exist. But they're still there, waiting. And that leads us to our final walking upgrade, intention. So far we've fixed posture, added intervals, engaged the upper body, and tuned up the feet. But now we're flipping the mindset. Because walking isn't just physical, it's mental. Think about it. When you walk, are you thinking about everything you have to do? Or everything you used to do? Are you stuck in the past or worrying about the future? Try this instead. During your walk, let your thoughts arrive. Notice the sounds. Birds, leaves, that neighbor's annoying little dog. Feel the wind. Smell the air. Pay attention to your breath. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. This isn't just some mindfulness fluff. This kind of presence actually improves brain function. It reduces cortisol. It helps regulate your nervous system and boosts focus, even hours later. Walking like this becomes more than just movement. It becomes meditation. It becomes therapy. And most importantly, it becomes yours. You're no longer just going for a walk. You're claiming space. You're practicing power. You're choosing strength every step. That's what turns a daily stroll into a fat-burning, joint-saving, brain-boosting superpower. Not miles, not time, but how you walk. With alignment, with rhythm, with purpose. And here's a little secret. Once you walk like this, you won't want to stop. You'll feel stronger, taller, clearer, and maybe, just maybe, you'll stop feeling like someone over 60 and start feeling like someone just getting started. Now here's the fun part. Once you've made those 5 simple changes, walking doesn't just feel better. It becomes a tool you can actually build on. This is where it gets exciting. Because after 60, the name of the game isn't more effort, it's smarter effort. You don't need to turn your life into a boot camp. You just need to turn your habits into assets. You want to lose fat? These 5 walking upgrades help trigger your metabolism, especially when you walk first thing in the morning before breakfast. Why? Because your insulin levels are lower and your body taps into stored fat more easily. That's a science-backed bonus built into your daily rhythm. You want to protect your joints? These same habits strengthen the muscles around your joints, improve blood flow, and reduce stiffness without the wear and tear of high-impact workouts. It's exercise that heals instead of hurts. You want better sleep? Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking, especially in natural light, can reset your circadian rhythm. That means you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling like your brain actually got a recharge instead of a foggy reboot. And let's talk about that brain. Walking with full body motion and rhythmic breathing stimulates what's called bilateral coordination. That's just a fancy way of saying it forces both sides of your brain to work together. It's like brain yoga, improving memory, clarity, and problem solving. Ever notice how you come up with your best ideas on a walk? That's not a coincidence. That's your brain kicking into gear, finally free from the constant scroll of screens and noise. And the beauty is, this isn't about perfection. You'll have days where you walk slow, days where your knees ache or your mind wanders. That's okay. What matters is consistency. You do these 5 things just 3 or 4 times a week, and within a few weeks, you'll start to feel it. Not just in your clothes or on the scale, but in your posture, your sleep, your patience, your self-respect. Because when you move your body with purpose, you remind yourself that you deserve to feel good. You're not walking to just pass the time. You're walking to claim it. That's the shift. And here's one last idea to supercharge it even further. Walk with someone, a friend, a spouse, a neighbor, or even a dog. There's something powerful about shared movement. It builds connection, trust, even joy. But if you prefer to walk alone, that's just as powerful, because those walks become time for you. No distractions, no obligations, just movement, breath, and space to be you. So the next time you go out the door, remember, it's not about going faster. It's not about walking longer. It's about walking smarter. Shoulders back, core strong, arms moving, feet awake, mind present. That's how you turn something simple into something life-changing. And the best part? It's free. It's already available to you. And it starts the second you take that first, intentional step. If this helps shift how you think about walking, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What's one thing you're going to try next time you step outside? And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Let's keep moving. Stronger, smarter, together. You've got this. So now you're not just walking, you're transforming. You're using your walks to reclaim clarity, strength, and peace of mind. And let's be honest, at this stage in life, that's more powerful than any gym membership or magic pill. Because this isn't about running marathons. This is about quality, energy, confidence, the ability to wake up and say, I feel like me again. And if you've ever stood at the door, shoes in hand, wondering if it's even worth it, now you know. It is. Every step counts. Every breath counts. Every walk becomes a vote for your future self. No, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to track steps or wear a fancy watch. You don't even have to go fast. You just have to go. You've already got everything you need. You've adjusted your posture, so your body works with you, not against you. You've added intervals to shake up your routine and tap into fat-burning mode. You've activated your upper body to increase strength and balance. You've taken care of your feet, your foundation, so you're walking smarter, not harder. And you've brought intention into your stride, turning every walk into a full body, full mind reset. This is the kind of habit that sneaks up on you. One week you feel the same. The next week, you catch yourself walking farther without noticing, breathing easier, standing taller in line at the grocery store. And before you know it, you're not just doing something healthy. You are someone healthy. You're not just aging. You're evolving. And here's what I want you to take with you. It's never too late to take control of your health. Not at 60, not at 70, not at 80. You don't need to be younger. You need to be present. You don't need to move fast. You need to move intentionally. You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to honor the body that's carried you through every season, every challenge, every success. And if you've got that voice in your head, the one whispering, "You're too old for this," silence it with your next step. Because with the right habits, walking becomes so much more than movement. It becomes strength. It becomes freedom. It becomes joy. And if this video helped you reconnect with that, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment and tell me where you like to walk or what walking has done for you. Hit the like button so more people can see this. Subscribe if you want more real talk like this. Simple, practical steps for living stronger and better after 60. And don't forget, you're not walking toward the end. You're walking into a new chapter, one where you write the rules, one where you choose how it feels. Here's to long walks, clear minds, strong joints, and the next beautiful step forward. You've earned it, and you're just getting started.